Bronny James could use a bit of a detox in style. It's time for a snow bunny makeover. As the son of LeBron, Bronny has had his adolescent romances scrutinized, but recently his romantic interests have intertwined with those of the Bryant family, leading to a media frenzy that has prompted Vanessa Bryant to staunchly guard her daughter Natalia. Here's the situation in a nutshell. This is what sparked the Hollywood drama. The narrative unfolds with Bronny James, the firstborn of NBA icon LeBron James, and the constant attention surrounding him from the moment he entered the world. Arriving on October 6, 2004, Bronny's journey has been a blend of basketball promise and public fascination. From his adolescence at Sierra Canyon School to his NBA launch with the Lakers in 2024, each move has been amplified by his heritage. His path in sports, collegiate experience at USC, and initial pro achievements set him apart as more than just LeBron's successor, but a star in his own right. However, like many who emerge from fame, his private life has garnered just as much, if not more, interest. Bronny's romantic past has frequently been a hot topic for gossip blogs and fan theories. Every alleged link, whether it involved TikTok stars or offspring of Hollywood elites, crafted a tale of a young man experiencing love under intense scrutiny. The first notable rumor surfaced in late 2019 when influencer Haley Bramlett shared a TikTok mentioning Bronny as one of her admirers. This quickly morphed into a brief romance, which Bramlett later confirmed in another TikTok, reminiscing about her chats with this charming baller from Sierra Canyon, playfully dismissing their age gap. Fans dug up Snapchat and Instagram posts from that time, showcasing their presence at casual get-togethers, beach escapades in Malibu, and events at Sierra Canyon, amplifying the speculation. By early 2020, the short-lived romance concluded, with Bramlett candidly describing it as a fun while it lasted experience and emphasizing there was no animosity. Soon after, Bronny was briefly rumored to be seeing a girl named Tori, yet another temporary liaison from the start of 2020. Unlike his time with Bramlett, this speculation left a minimal digital trace, marked only by a single social media image that Tori shared featuring Bronny. With no further proof, interviews, or mentions, this connection swiftly faded into obscurity, now merely a footnote in the chronicles of Bronny's high school love life. The first notable, high-profile relationship emerged in early 2020 when Bronny became associated with Amara Ryan. As the granddaughter of Damon Ryan Sr. and daughter of Damon Ryan Jr. and Aja Matoya, Amara was entrenched in her own illustrious Hollywood lineage. The connection they shared, albeit short-lived, was intensified by their famous last names and ignited through Instagram remarks. A key moment was Bronny's flurry of heart-eye emojis on Amara's post back in February 2020. Their online engagement grew into more flirtatious exchanges. Various accounts highlighted playful comments and stories on Instagram as the foundation of their bond. Ultimately, this 2-month romance wrapped up by April 2020 without any upheavals. In silence, they both decided to unfollow one another, prompting Amara to redirect her energy towards modeling while Bronny threw himself into basketball. Nevertheless, the intertwining legacies of NBA and Hollywood paved the way for Bronny's future connections. In late 2020, a brief rumor surfaced about Miami influencer Isabella Barr after Bronny left a crown emoji on one of her posts, leading fans to speculate that he was expressing interest. During an Instagram live, Barr promptly dismissed the rumors, stating to fans that they were merely friends. This statement quelled the gossip, yet it didn't stop NBA Twitter from overwhelming the platform with memes about Bronny finding himself in the friend zone. A twist occurred in September 2020 when Bronny teamed up on TikTok with influencer Peyton Sama. Their duet video spread rapidly online, igniting speculation about her being his girlfriend. The gossip intensified primarily due to Sama's white background, triggering a strong negative response online that reflected the cultural tensions of the time. Tabloids focused on the backlash Bronny faced for dating a Caucasian girl. Sama opted not to respond, and there was no additional proof backing the claim. Over time, many came to think the rumor stemmed from mix-up, misidentifying Sama as Peyton Gelfuso, who was verified to be a later partner. Bronny's most significant high school relationship was indeed with Peyton Gelfuso, a peer from Sierra Canyon. Their romance lasted a minimum of 2 years, spanning 2021 to 2022, and was solidified when they went to senior prom together. Images from a gathering spread rapidly online, not just due to Bronny's identity as LeBron's son, but also because Gelfuso is white, inciting another round of social media backlash similar to the Sama scandal. In spite of the criticism, their bond remained strong through Bronny's initial college years. Gelfuso was seen publicly supporting Bronny after his cardiac arrest in 2023, a pivotal moment that garnered both compassion and fresh focus on their romance. Nonetheless, by late 2023, it was reported that the duo had split and Bronny embarked on a new journey. This new phase marked the arrival of Parker Whitfield, the daughter of actress Sally Richardson Whitfield and Dondre T. Whitfield. Their bond originates from their mutual school, Sierra Canyon, where Parker distinguished herself as a top-tier softball athlete. By early 2024, although they had kept their romance under wraps during high school, they had started dating. Their relationship made headlines at the 2024 Paris Olympics, where they were spotted intertwined at courtside during Team USA's semifinal game. The photos quickly became a sensation, especially with LeBron, Savannah, and Bronny's younger sibling, Bryce, in attendance. Savannah James even lightheartedly mentioned in a family vlog about managing the kids, while LeBron stayed concentrated on the match. This sighting decisively validated the whispers that had circulated for weeks. Bronny and Parker had officially paired up. Their romance was publicly announced on October 3, 2024, when Parker celebrated National Boyfriend Day on Instagram with a caption, "Boyfriend Day, I love you at Bronny." The post quickly garnered more than 500,000 views, solidifying their relationship in the spotlight. In the months that followed, the couple shared sweet exchanges online, from Bronny tagging Parker in an NBA road trip snap to Parker posting understated tributes for Valentine's Day. In August 2025, they marked their one-year anniversary with an intimate dinner at Nobu, Malibu, an occasion captured by Bronny in a mirror selfie, tagged anniversary dinner. Parker's Hollywood lineage drew increased media scrutiny. Her mother, Sally Richardson Whitfield, is recognized for her performances in Eureka and her direction of Winning Time. Meanwhile, her father, Dre Whitfield, has a storied career with roles in All My Children and The Cosby Show. Their endorsement of the relationship became a topic of public interest. On September 13, 2025, TMZ spotted the parents of the couple after an event in Los Angeles. Their brief conversation rapidly gained traction online, with Sally and Dre discussing their daughter's romance with Bronny for the first occasion. "He's doing well. They're doing well. He's at Sinai. He's consistently a father figure. He aims to secure a championship title first, and then possibly other plans. He's a decent guy." Sally's enthusiastic endorsement of Bronny as a decent guy indicated her complete acceptance, while Dre lightened the mood by linking their approval to a Lakers victory. Yet, beneath the laughter, the supportive tone of both parents was clear, highlighting Parker's joy and their admiration for Bronny. The meeting underscored their commitment to keeping things private, as Sally firmly told journalists that family dinners were off-limits for discussion. The endorsement from parents signified a major shift. So, what role does Natalia Bryant play in this intricate story? Coming into the world on January 19, 2003, Natalia is the firstborn of the late NBA star Kobe Bryant and his wife, Vanessa. Now at 22, she has established a remarkable trajectory as a model represented by IMG while also studying film at USC. In January 2020, her life took a heartbreaking turn when she lost both her father, Kobe, and her sister, Gianna, in a helicopter crash that left the world in shock. This profound loss came when Natalia was only 17, changing her from an ordinary celebrity child into a keeper of her family's significant legacy. Natalia and Bronny's bond originates from their time at Sierra Canyon School, where they first met during the 2019 to 2020 and 2020 to 2021 school years. Natalia was a junior while Bronny was just starting as a freshman, and then she became a senior as he moved into his sophomore year. Both were part of a celebrity-oriented student body at Sierra Canyon, where their respective NBA backgrounds naturally connected them, despite their differing pursuits. Natalia focused on her passion for the arts and academics, while Bronny excelled on the basketball court. Their close bond endured after high school, leading both to enroll at USC. Natalia earned her film degree in May 2025, while Bronny transferred after 1 year to chase his NBA dream. They have been seen together at numerous USC gatherings and Lakers games, with sources often characterizing their relationship as a platonic friendship grounded in their shared experiences at Sierra Canyon and the challenges of growing up in the spotlight. Nevertheless, social media and fans have frequently speculated about a potential romantic involvement between Natalia and Bronny. Clips of them at social events often go viral with shipping tags, despite both asserting that they are merely friends and Bronny being in a serious relationship with Parker. The persistent dating speculation about Natalia and Bronny stems largely from the captivating narrative it creates. Two offspring of basketball legends united by heartbreak, with Kobe's passing coinciding with LeBron's championship win, discovering romance amid the complex legacies of their fathers and their respective fan bases. The storyline unfolds naturally, Kobe and LeBron's fierce rivalry evolving into camaraderie, now represented by their children as a symbolic tie. However, the truth is much more nuanced than fiction. Recently captured videos and appearances of Natalia, Bronny, and Parker together consistently depict them as a close-knit group, with sources continually emphasizing that Natalia and Bronny are merely friends. He is currently dating someone, and all of them share a friendship from Sierra Canyon School. Natalia has also been associated with various romantic interests, notably a cryptic Valentine's Day 2025 social media post that raised questions about her relationship status. This is entirely unrelated to any connection with Bronny. This backdrop creates the real conflict, not between Natalia and Parker as lovers in competition, but rather stemming from the protective nature of celebrity mothers, the expectations of upholding family legacies, and the daunting challenge of navigating young adult romances under intense public scrutiny. Parker's parents are Sally Richardson Whitfield and Dre T. Whitfield has publicly shown support for their daughter's romance with Bronny. Sally told TMZ that Bronny is a good guy, while Dondre humorously noted that Bronny better step up and win a championship for LA. But what does the Bryant family think? How might Vanessa Bryant, known for her fierce defense of her daughter's privacy and Kobe's legacy since his passing, respond to her oldest daughter being frequently associated with LeBron's son? This scenario sets the scene for tension, as a young NBA rookie and a Hollywood daughter navigate their budding relationship, while a grieving yet fiercely protective mother grapples with issues that extend beyond youthful dating, touching on legacies, family values, and the weight of fame. Vanessa Bryant's maternal instincts clash with Bronny's growing stardom. Renowned for her fierce protectiveness, Vanessa has established herself as a formidable presence among celebrity mothers. Following the tragic loss of Kobe and their daughter Gianna in January 2020, Vanessa's position as the family's matriarch grew even stronger. She has made fewer public outings, while her social media activity has focused more on championing the legacies of Kobe and Gianna. Her method with daughters Natalia, Bianca, and Capri became increasingly cautious. Vanessa's outlook remains steadfast: protect her girls from the damaging aspects of celebrity while encouraging their success in academics, artistic endeavors, and individual goals. At 22, Natalia Bryant, the eldest, is central to this plan. She studies at USC and pursues a modeling career with IMG models. Natalia has thoughtfully shaped an identity that pays tribute to her father's legacy while pursuing her personal goals. Throughout various interviews, she has highlighted the significance of remaining connected, identifying her mother and sisters as her core support network. To be honest, I've gained the most from our bond. The ability to depend on one another and provide mutual support has been the greatest source of inspiration. Vanessa has consistently reinforced this sentiment. Via Instagram honors, addresses, and infrequent chats, she has highlighted the vital role of family solidarity and the need for caution against exploitation. This backdrop rendered speculations of a clash between Vanessa and Bronny James credible, not due to any personal dislike for Bronny, but stemming from Vanessa's keen insight into how public ties concerning her daughters might be exploited by tabloids, gossip websites, and opportunistic individuals. The gossip surfaced at a particularly precarious moment. Bronny was navigating his inaugural season with the Los Angeles Lakers. Parker Whitfield was solidly in the role of her boyfriend, while Natalia sought to carve out her own space in Hollywood. By the end of 2025, rumors emerged that Vanessa had quietly shared worries about Bronny's prominent relationships and the media attention they attracted, potentially impacting her daughter's life. Insiders within the Bryant clan indicated that Vanessa feared any link, be it through friendships or social circles, might pull Natalia into avoidable chaos. Bronny's history with past partners intensified these fears, as flings ranging from Haley Bramlett to Amara Wyance attracted excessive media scrutiny, often fueled by racial undertones. The controversy surrounding his prom with Peyton Gelfuso highlighted the intensity of the situation. Internet trolls targeted Bronny for being romantically involved with a white peer, igniting conversations around representation, allegiance, and personal identity. Dr. Umar Johnson, a divisive yet impactful figure, articulated the sentiment in a well-shared interview. You and Bronny James expressed views indicating you wouldn't back him unless he ceased dating white women? Certainly, Bronny James attended the senior prom with a Caucasian partner. As we know, public figures serve as role models, influencing our kids. According to Dr. Johnson, who disapproves of interracial relationships, believes Bronny is influencing young black boys negatively. As Bronny James, the son of an NBA icon and a role model, many black boys will admire him. When these kids idolize celebrities, they often seek to imitate them. Thus, if Bronny is romantically involved with a white girl, young black boys may aspire to do the same. Johnson's comments highlighted the criticism Bronny endures, transforming his romantic choices into a reflection of societal norms. Though Vanessa Bryant did not embrace this kind of talk, she certainly recognized how widespread it was. To her, the concern extended beyond Bronny himself. It encompassed the entire atmosphere encircling him, including the chaotic social media chaos, relentless paparazzi attention, and the online critics eagerly analyzing each image. In stark contrast, Parker Whitfield's parents, Sally and Dondre, adopted a much lighter tone. Their interview with TMZ in September 2025 showcased their laid-back, even playful attitude. Bronny's integration in a family life is going well. They're thriving together. Clearly, he has secured the trust of the parents. At least, that's the hope. Perhaps Sally's compassionate demeanor and Dondre's playful spirit hinted at a belief in their daughter's choices, embracing Bronny amid the surrounding chatter. In contrast, Vanessa approached the situation with a different mindset. Having faced years of relentless scrutiny, from Kobe scandals to her own life as a widow, she was keenly protective over Natalia's well-planned path. The disparity between the Whitfields' lightheartedness and Vanessa's vigilance ignited rumors of a possible clash. Sources suggest that during a discreet meeting, Vanessa voiced her concerns, questioning if Bronny's escalating fame and the resulting rumors were beneficial for her daughter's well-being. Accounts portrayed the incident not as aggression, but rather as a protective instinct from a mother. A widow, mourning her husband and child due to a public calamity, was determined to shield her eldest from undue attention. News agencies seized on the supposed altercation, depicting it as a contest of heritage. On one end was the James family, NBA aristocracy grappling with legacy demands. On the other were the Whitfields, seasoned Hollywood figures guiding their daughter into fame. At the heart of it all stood the Bryants, vigilant, mourning, yet resolute in safeguarding their legacy. This mix of elements forged a story that captivated gossip enthusiasts. Responses from the public were divided. Many rallied behind Vanessa, claiming Natalia deserved a chance for a typical adolescence, untainted by media scrutiny. Conversely, some denounced the notion of confrontations, asserting it unjustly affected Bronny, who had merely ventured into a public romance. Vanessa Bryant's instinct to shield her family was well established. As Natalia described, their connection was of utmost importance. Being able to depend on one another and support each other provided immense motivation. Given this foundation, it's understandable that Vanessa, seeing Bronny's growing public relationship, felt the need to step in. Whether her approach was serious or more careful, it embodied her lasting purpose: to protect her daughters from the chaos of celebrity, even as the allure of the James family drew them in. As speculations circulated, attention shifted from the love between Bronny and Parker to the larger implications of the James Bryant link. Fans envisioned a clash between two basketball legacies, with rumors of conflict amplifying the pressure. The media frenzy that followed and the potential future of the James Bryant alliance became topics of intense discussion. A mother's instinct, having already endured the loss of two beloved ones, cannot be overlooked. This reality has fueled what many interpret as strain between the Bryant and James households. To grasp Vanessa Bryant's viewpoint, we must recognize the significant change she experienced following January 26, 2020. That tragic helicopter crash took not only her husband and daughter, but reshaped her from being a basketball spouse into the sole custodian of a remarkable legacy. Vanessa consistently highlighted her eldest, Natalia, portraying her as strong, resilient, and independent in her public remarks. In a March 2021 interview with People, she referred to Natalia as her steadfast partner, gracefully managing her senior high school year, submitting college applications, caring for her sisters, and recently signing a modeling contract with IMG, all while navigating her own sorrow. This was not merely a proud mother expressing her emotions. This was a mother who had seen her 17-year-old daughter rise to the occasion in the family's bleakest moments, becoming a steadfast support for her younger siblings. On January 2021, as Natalia reached 18, Vanessa's birthday note laid bare her reliance on her firstborn. "Thank you for being there for your little sisters. Thank you for your kindness, courtesy, and grace in all that you undertake." This praise was far from the usual parental acknowledgement. Natalia recognized that she had forfeited aspects of her teenage enjoyment to support her family's stability. The protective environment Vanessa built around her daughters was essential yet remarkably delicate. Natalia had already experienced harassment severe enough to necessitate legal action, including a restraining order in 2022 against a stalker who, since 2020, had been sending unsettling romantic messages and even appeared at USC with flowers. The stalker's posts on social media displayed weapons and articulated wishes to father a child with Natalia, embodying the very type of predatory attention that concerned Vanessa most for her child. Given this situation, one can understand Vanessa's reaction when social media frequently linked Natalia's name with Bronny James in a romantic manner. Each viral post, every shipping clip, and every fan theory regarding their possible romance was more than mere harmless speculation. It represented another instance of Natalia's unique identity being overshadowed by the stories crafted by others. She had dedicated immense effort to build her reputation as a thriving model and a film student at USC. Yet social media appeared far more captivated by her dating prospects than by her achievements. The dynamic shifted further when Bronny's association with Parker Whitfield became public knowledge. While Parker's parents were wholeheartedly supportive of the relationship, the Bryant family found themselves in a tricky situation. Every time Natalia and Bronny appeared in public as mere friends, they were scrutinized through a lens tainted by love triangle theories. With Parker labeled as the girlfriend and Natalia seen as the rival despite no real romantic feelings from Parker. The detrimental impact of social media gossip regarding Natalia became starkly clear through fan comments, suggesting she was somehow bested by Parker in a rivalry that never existed. Posts on Natalia's Instagram referencing Bronny or Parker turned her personal space into a battlefield for unfounded fan theories she never fostered. This kind of harassment was precisely what Vanessa had been striving to protect her daughter from since the passing of Kobe. The concerned mother found herself grappling with a deeper issue regarding racial tensions. Bronny had come under fire for his interracial dating, especially during prom when he attended with Peyton Gelfuso, prompting a flurry of mixed responses online about his decision to date a white girl. Dr. Umar Johnson, a polarizing figure, notably criticized Bronny's romantic inclinations, insisting that he participate in a snow bunny detox and focus on dating black women. The burden on Bronny to serve as a beacon for young black men extended into his love life, transforming private relationships into public declarations. If your idea of success involves chasing white girls during and after the games, that's not a win in my book. Bronny James needs to cleanse himself. He's in need of a snow bunny detox. If he can manage that and focus on finding a sister instead of white girls, then I'll be on his side. I truly want to see that young man succeed. From Vanessa's viewpoint, observing her daughter being drawn into these discussions, even as a mere alternative to Bronny's white girlfriends, symbolized yet another instance where Natalia's independence was at stake. The last thing a mother who had already endured so much with wanted was for her remaining daughters to become mere tools in others' cultural or political schemes. Tensions escalated around Bronny's NBA draft in June 2024 as a selection by the Lakers sparked a new wave of media frenzy. Instantly, every facet of Bronny's existence was subjected to heightened examination, including his past and present relationships. Consequently, Natalia, due to their Sierra Canyon friendship and USC ties, found herself entangled in stories surrounding LeBron's son's dating life, regardless of her involvement. Vanessa's instinct to protect wasn't merely driven by romantic thoughts. It stemmed from witnessing her daughter's name and likeness exploited without permission or oversight. Each leaked clip featuring Natalia and Bronny at various gatherings became fodder for YouTube channels and social media platforms eager to capitalize on the gossip, ignoring the impact on the individuals involved. Vanessa had always approached her daughter's public persona with thoughtfulness and precision, offering room to develop while establishing protective limits. She adeptly led Natalia through signing with IMG, navigating college applications, and her initial career steps, focusing on her accomplishments rather than her private affairs. This incessant speculation surrounding Bronny jeopardized all that meticulous effort. Everyone aware of the scenario found the irony evident. LeBron and Savannah James, as seasoned celebrity parents, likely comprehended Vanessa's stance more than others. LeBron had consistently shielded his children's privacy, meticulously managing their social media presence and public outings during their upbringing. Yet, Bronny's leap into professional basketball rendered that level of safeguarding unattainable. The conflicting priorities surfaced. The James family aimed to back Bronny's career and personal fulfillment, including his bond with Parker, whereas the Bryant family sought to safeguard Natalia from becoming collateral damage in the media frenzy surrounding LeBron's son. Both families had valid priorities, yet the growing intensity of social media rumors made it harder for them to find a balance. Complicating matters was their shared past. The bond between LeBron and Kobe transformed from rivals to friends, especially after they united at the 2008 Olympics. At Kobe's memorial, LeBron stood out as a key mourner, continuously paying tribute to Kobe during his time with the Lakers. Although they kept a friendly rapport, ongoing speculation regarding their children was straining these connections. What many onlookers overlooked was that this situation transcended Bronny and Natalia. It highlighted the precarious reality faced by children of celebrities. As public intrigue in their parents spills into their private affairs, Natalia had already shown an extraordinary level of maturity in managing her father's legacy alongside her own aspirations. Yet, even the most composed 22-year-old should not have to deal with unending scrutiny of her personal relationships simply because she attended school with a renowned athlete. The safeguarding environment Vanessa sought to create for her daughters was being compromised, not by malicious motives, but by the stark truth of how social media culture regards celebrity offspring as mere entertainment rather than individuals deserving of respect. Every friendship has the potential to blossom into romance. Every outing turns into a basis for fan theories, and every effort to stay private ignites further speculation. If you like this video, please click one of the boxes on your screen to discover related content.